Okay, a quick video to explain the usage-based pricing with the ProcessAdvisor. Okay, so now there's two ways to buy and use it. There's the traditional marketplace, the Atlassian billing, download, etc. from the marketplace. Then there's the partner usage. Some of the major differences with the partner usage is that the pricing can be tailored, very specific. The different products can be customized. You've got all of the white branding, and then you can fully manage all of the billing yourself for the assessments that you might want to do and the customers that you might want to have to use it. The process is you would buy access in the billing portal by way of assessment credits and subscriptions, which we'll have a look at. And then within the app, the partner version of the app, you register that access, and that in turn unlocks all of the functionality. By default, importantly, if there's nothing unlocked and you haven't purchased anything, any data set will be restricted to 100 work items, the data set representing the data for a specific issue type or work type, right? So, okay, let's have a bit of a look. So I've got the CatWorks partner version installed here. Don't have any data sets. By default, we've got the samples. Samples, no credits are required. So all of the data is available for all the analysis. Now we'll just quickly just imagine that you've installed your partner version on a customer instance, and we want to create a data set to do the analysis on it. Let's run the wizard, status, all projects. This won't take a moment. Just select anything. So validate demo billing, save. Okay, so we'll open this data set, and what you'll see is it's only going to show 100 records because we have not applied an assessment credit or a subscription to this app installation. Okay, so we got 100. You can use the Explorer on those 100, the evidence, as well as all of the AI content. Okay. But if we want to unlock it, and you see up here, up the top right, we're on the free plan with 100 work items. Okay. To unlock it, we either need to apply a subscription to this instance or an assessment credit to the data set. So let's do the assessment credit for this data set first. And we go to the billing portal. Log in. So you will have set up a login for CatWorks. Okay, now you'll see here I don't have any credits, or I don't have any customer subscriptions or partner subscriptions. So we go into plans and billing, and let's go to Euro. Now, importantly, these numbers here, these prices are like a first take. These prices are not in production yet. So it's something that we need to discuss and make sure that there's equalization between the different capabilities. I'm pretty happy though with what we've got. So top, we got assessment credits, and then we got the subscriptions. So assessment credits, you can buy one. Now that will allow 2 months access to a data set related to an issue type. So if you're doing an assessment, you can buy an assessment credit, which will give you all the ability of the ProcessAdvisor for a particular data set. Or you might buy a pack, okay, where you get a discount. We can configure the packs to be 3 or 5 or 10. We can sort that out. But just to show you how it works, so let's just buy one assessment credit. And we go to the checkout. It's all Stripe. And this is just sandbox environment, so I'm actually not going to pay for it. It'll look like I am. Okay, so we got a credit. Let's go into assessment credits. Now let's generate the keys, because the keys are what we got to put into the app to make this work. So we'll generate some keys, and I'll just copy the public one to start with. Now let's go back to the app and let's apply that assessment credit to this data set that we just created. So we go access and billing. It says, okay, we're currently using the free plan, but we want to unlock that. So we'll enter the public integration key and the secret key. And so we're going to apply an assessment credit, which should give us 60 days access. So the credit's been applied, and so now it's going to process all of the data. And we'll get to see our 772 issues. And you'll see up the top right that the buttons related to the free trial and the only 100 items have all gone. And assessment credits active, 60 days left. Okay. Now if we go back to data sets, we'll now see credits applied for our demo data set. Okay, now we may have installed it on a customer's instance, and we may have lots of data sets, and we just want to give that customer an annual subscription, which will just unlock everything. So in the billing portal, we can do a customer instance subscription. Currently we don't have any, so we'll go to plans and billing, and we'll start a single instance unlimited. So for a customer, let's go back to euro. We got to use the same. You got to use the same currency for a particular login. It's a Stripe thing. Okay, so we're going to purchase, subscribe. Okay, so we've got one purchase instance subscription. It has not been assigned. Now, what we need to do is to use it, we need to assign it to a domain. And so it's saying, righto, here's the one that we've just purchased. We'll call it demo billing, whatever. And the domain's going to be metricus demo, which is what my site is here. So any Atlassian site associated with that customer URL domain, you'll be able to install the keys on for access. So let's just generate the keys. There they are. We'll copy the public whilst we're here. Now, to apply that, we go into settings, access and billing. And it's saying, look, we've only got limited access because we've only applied some assessment credits to one particular data set. Let's open up the whole instance. Okay, let's save. Righto, we're registered. And we go back to workflow datasets. No credits required. Now, just worthy of note, ordinarily, you may not like have assessment credits and then do the annual subscription, but if you do, in this case, you will get credit for the assessment credit. You see here it's got no credits required. It says we have an active subscription, so any data sets related to any work items you will be able to access. We'll just let that run. Now, just to comment on the partner subscription, that's really allowing you to, in this case, we've got, so okay, rather than the 4K or so for the annual subscription, you can install it on 5 customer instances for at this stage around 13K, right? So it's just a discount based on volume, and what happens there is you just have the ability to do 5 sets of keys. So it's fundamentally no different than the annual access for a single instance. It's just giving a discount as a partner. Okay, so back we go. So that, I hope that explains it, and I know there'll be questions, and we'll be in touch. Okay, thanks. See ya.